baby, let's go. Come on.
And it works.
I'm not doing this for the views. I'm not doing it for the fame. I'm trying to sincerely do something that I love, and that's eat food. And I go to small town spots, and I'm trying to blow them up. Go look at Dar the Food Guru. The one video, it's the Panzerotti video, did 300,000 views. It has over 300 shares. These are organic numbers. Dar did 6.1 million in the last month across all platforms. It went from 30,000 to all my friends. They turned their backs. My wife came in 2 years ago. I was on the floor. I needed help. I do this shit because I love it. It ain't about the money. It ain't about the stardom. It ain't about none of that. I needed this. I'm at work. I'm editing on breaks. So I'm driving to work. I'm typing up scripts. I am, and I'm not promoting it. I'm locked in.
You have risen in spade.
I'm all organic, and I wish that creators would be more themselves. I'm digging deep into this, more than cheesesteaks, more than just a pizza. I want to show people something that's like out of this world.
Lost.
Yes. Yep. There was times in life I ain't have no food, so to eat this good felt crazy.
This episode may contain explicit language not suitable for all audiences.
We are back with another episode of the NJCS Creator Show. I am your host, one of them at least, Stephen Picanza, and with my other co-host,
John Bertino, and today we are... wait a minute, I fucked that up already?
Totally.
We're trying something new.
Let's get, it's all right. Listen, I'm all about organic and fun.
Yeah.
So that's it. We're just having fun with it. Crush it.
We should leave it in then.
We can leave all this in.
Me fucking up, I think.
Yeah,
we'll
let's
leave it
go.
In.
All
right, let's try it in, because you know what I got to do? I got to put in the studio plug, Darian.
Okay.
We don't plug the studio enough.
Okay.
We're the worst marketers.
So
Really?
Yeah,
you got to.
We just have too much time having fun.
Too much time having fun.
So you got to brand it.
Yeah, and so we're here at NJ Content Studio in downtown Haddonfield. Beautiful downtown Haddonfield.
Baby. Come on, baby.
Oh, there it is.
Let's get it.
Darian, what do you think NJ Content Studio so far?
Beautiful in here. Very, honestly, surprising, uplifting, makes me feel special when I walk in. It's not something just slapped together. This is a vibe, fellas, for real. That's
my man.
This is nice. Seriously, I really like it. I appreciate it.
Thank you, man.
This is beautiful in here.
Thank you. If you're a local creator, or even not so local, and you need a spot to throw down some content, think of NJ Content Studio.
And and I would like to throw this in here as well, because a lot of people think I do a lot of things for paid reasons. This isn't something paid. This is organic. We're having fun with it. And again, I appreciate you guys having me. This is a beautiful setup. I want to get involved with setups like this. This is crazy.
Baby,
So
yeah.
I feel like people all through New Jersey should be reaching out to you guys and taking advantage. This is beautiful.
I really
Good
appreciate
job.
that.
Seriously.
That's awesome.
Yep.
That's what's up.
That's what we set out to do, right? Create a vibe,
that's it.
create a community.
Yep.
All right, so first things first.
Okay.
It's not Dar, it's Dar.
It's whatever. It is Dar. That's what my mom. That was my nickname growing up, Dar. And a lot of people call me Darth, a lot of different things. So it's just, I just kind of go with it, but it is Dar.
Got it, Dar.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Dar, because Dar is short for Darian.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Dar dog. That was what my mom used to say. Yeah, Dar dog.
I like that. Dar dog.
Yep.
Dar dog, you go to YouTube, you punch in Dar the Food Guru, and it registers Darth the Food Guru.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm an SEO guy. I couldn't overlook that. So
that
you
right?
do go by Darth from time to time?
What is it?
Darth?
Yeah, so some people just say Darth. When people reach out, they're saying Darth before the message, like Darth, we're reaching out for this. So
got it.
It's kind of weird, but I just go with it. I just try to have fun. Again, everything's organic with me.
Can we just call you Vader?
Let's go, Darth Vader. Yeah, they might as well. They call me everything on the comments, so we'll go with it. Let's go.
Those comments get out of control, don't they?
Yep, they get wild.
We'll get to that.
Let's go.
All right, Darian. So how long you been doing this, and when did you get into it?
Okay, so I started this 5 years ago. Literally, about 5 years ago today, I believe so. And
So 2020.
Yes, sir. Yep.
So it's a COVID baby.
Yeah, yep. Little bit, honestly, a little bit before COVID, I started, but that's when I started, like COVID is when I started hitting it hard. When businesses weren't doing really anything, no one no one was going out. I was the guy going out at that time.
Yeah.
So about like 5 or so years ago, COVID. That's when I started.
What was the inspiration?
Honestly, God's honest truth, Adam Richman. I used to watch, Adam Richman. I used to watch him on TV. It was Man vs. Food. Yeah, I used to call, when he came to Philadelphia, he did Tony Luke's at the time, and he did like this massive cheesesteak.
Right.
I must have called Tony Luke's probably like 100 times that week trying to do that same cheesesteak. And they were probably like, why does this guy keep calling all the time and he's not popping up? I wanted to be like Adam because he always smiled. Adam always had a smile on his face. He always was happy when he was eating. The energy was there. So like that was like a big thing for me. Like, how can I do that? And at the time I had a lot going on. I just wanted to be like, take my mind elsewhere. So I got into more so like, I want to do something for me that I feel as though can change my life mentally, change my happiness. And that was just picking up a tripod and eating food.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so it was like I said, it wasn't like I seen a bunch of different things. It was more so seeing Adam, wanting to be happy and changing my mental, and I wanted to be like, all right, I can do this too. Let's see how I can make it work for me. Of course, I don't have the cameras, I don't have the big spotlight yet, but I want to make my happiness work for me, and I'm going to make it happen through a tripod, and that's what I did.
Wow, and you just felt like, hey, I'll do this on the side. Maybe I can make a little business out of it.
I never, and that's another thing I want to tell people. I never saw the business. I never saw any money in this. It was just, I was already eating food.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was already eating food. The times that I did get money, I would spend it on food. God's honest truth.
Yeah.
Anytime I got any bit of money, I would spend all my money on food.
And so you were a foodie,
Yes.
and you were already hitting different places.
Yes.
And this was just giving you kind of that pleasure. Like, this was making you happy.
Yes.
Sounds like Rich and, what's his name? From
Rich
Two
and
Guys on
Drew.
a Plane. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
They said the same thing. It's like
Yeah.
they're doing it for them,
I'm
for
just-
their own mental health.
Yeah, for my health, it was never, I never saw any money and involved with it because I never knew there was any money.
Yeah.
I just it wasn't a thing. It was like, go out and spend my money and go out and spend what I had type of thing. So,
Yeah.
and I was doing it.
Yeah, and I'll take all that conversation a step further to the aspiring creators out there and say that, frankly, that's the right mindset because it takes a while to make any money doing this.
Yes,
stuff.
it
takes a lot of
absolutely.
It takes a lot of money to make money.
Yeah, it does. Money, time, resources, whatever it is. You're in the negative long before you're in the positive.
Absolutely.
And the fact that you weren't worried about that, I think, no doubt, has served you exceptionally well.
Wow, thank you. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I'm just trying. That's all.
Because just to turn it on its head, if you kind of get into this and you're hoping to make money relatively quickly, you got another thing.
No, this
coming.
is not a get rich quick scheme.
Not even
No,
remotely quick.
You got to put in the work. I put in a lot of work.
There's a lot of work. There's a lot of hustle. There's a lot of heart that needs to go into it.
Yep.
Because if the heart and the hustle aren't aligned, you're gonna fizzle out. You're gonna burn out real quick.
That's it. No, that's the truth. Yeah, you'll be burnt out. You'll be done with it.
No doubt.
Who's gonna win in a fight, Adam Richman or Guy Fieri?
Oh man, I got Adam all day. I'm big fan of Adam,
He's a
man.
New Yorker, right?
Adam's
That's
the
why.
GOAT. Huh?
He's from New York. That's why he'll beat Guy Fieri.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. He
That
probably
East
got
Coast
that
attitude.
New York roughness to him, right?
What's Fieri? Midwest?
Oh, he's from like Napa. He's Silver Spoon.
And Guy,
Napa.
game over.
and Guy got that energy though. He got that big boy energy. He's all hype. He's going. He got the hair thing going. But I don't know. I got my boy Adam.
Yeah, Adam looks like to take his shoe off and like hit Guy with it or something.
Yeah, I got Adam.
I think Guy Fieri's reverse aging. You ever see the old pictures of him before he dyed his hair? You ever seen that?
it.
No.
You ever seen that? No. We gotta have our editor throw up a picture of this.
Yeah,
He's
he
got
is.
this brown, flat hair and a miserable look on his face. The exact opposite of the guy you see now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's reversing.
Yeah, it's all the hamburgers and hot dogs. It's good for the skin,
Yeah.
collagen, something like that.
He's crushing it.
All right. So I'm curious, this charisma you have, and let's be clear, you have charisma in spades.
Oh, wow.
I mean, look, we're following every local food creator that we can. That's what we do, as part of what we do.
Shout out to all the creators too.
Shout
everyone
out.
doing them. Shout out to everyone.
And it is about doing you, right?
That is.
Like, you got to be your most authentic
Everyone
self.
got their own thing.
Perfect segue. Have you always been this outgoing? Has that always been like a strength of yours, or have you developed it over time, or have you learned to do it for the camera?
This is who I am. I always had energy like this. And to bring it a little bit further back, before I started this, I used to throw like some huge temple parties back in the day.
What's a temple party?
Temple part, like in Philadelphia. I used to throw, like I used to book warehouses for like $300.
Oh wow!
Back in the day, and throw massive raves like Project X, bringing thousands of people all over the tri-state. And I was already that guy. I was already that face. I already had that energy. I already had that pop. So when I stopped that, and I gave up that hustle and I gave up that niche, I wanted to find something again that I needed to keep my brain flowing and that energy going mentally, that outlet. And again, it wasn't for the money, and that was food. So that energy was always me because I always was already that guy. I would think back then because I was bringing them out.
You're our second creator. No, even third if you include the Mozzarella Boss.
Right, that started in promotion
parties. The Philly sports guy.
Philly sports
guy used to throw raves, he told us.
Yep. Okay.
Among other things, laying bricks and
it's
selling
funny,
cars.
right? Like, what's the common thread? You are you're cultivating your tribe. You're cultivating that community. That's that common thread. Whether it was IRL, like doing temple parties, or doing it now online, it's that same genesis.
It is.
Yep.
That's an interesting insight.
Yeah, it really is. Okay. And I meant to ask you, where are you from originally?
And my wife hates this, but I say all South Jersey. I've been all over South Jersey. I bounced over all over South Jersey. I'm from Camden, if you want to say East Camden, but I've been all over South Jersey. I'm talking Sickler, like literally all over. Mm-hmm. And I would call it a mud of South. So, yeah.
Where'd you go to high school?
What's that?
Where'd you go to high school?
I went to high school in Camden, and back to what we spoke about at the beginning. I like through high school, I went to so many different schools that I can't even honestly I can't even pinpoint. I can't pinpoint to be like I went to that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like I've been all over the place. Family moved around a bunch of times, and that's just what it was.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's a true success story to where you're at now. Highly visible, huge following, doing your own thing, entrepreneur.
That's it. Yep.
I was going to save this for the bonus round, but since we're talking about Camden, I want to ask you.
Okay.
Could you highlight one spot that our listeners need to know about in Camden serving up fire food that people just do not know about unless they're from the city?
Okay, so Camden is beautiful. That's one thing. Let's start it off like that. Crime rate has been lower than ever.
Yep.
It's one of the most beautiful places. I grew up there. I used to walk proudly fine. I believe that the news hypes it up on a level that it shouldn't be on. Let's just say it like that. Mm-hmm. And if we're talking food, there's a lot of food. There's bodegas. There's so many places. But if we want to pinpoint one place, and I did them recently on my page. Yep. I actually it helped me feed me for a while. It's called Freddy's. In Camden. Yeah, it's like borderline Camden, Pennsauken. I call it Camden. If you call it Pennsauken, you might get in some trouble. Oh, but yeah, it's called Freddy's, and they got like I would say more so like a Dominican but like Puerto Rican vibe to it. Yeah. You get your chicken, your Spanish rice. Freddy's is a must-hit spot. You got, I just did another spot, Ruthie's breakfast spot. You can call all day long. You will not get an answer from them. But when you pull up, you order the food. It's spectacular, but people might not want to travel to there because it's in North Camden and it just got that judgment on it.
Well, now they might. Now they might.
And that's where I'm at. I'm just trying to push them to that level.
See, and I think that's one of the great things about what you're doing is you're going to spots that aren't necessarily in the spotlight.
Yeah. Yep.
A lot of food creators are going to, and there's nothing against this, but they're going to whatever's trending, whatever's hottest, maybe what's most exotic.
Yep.
But you're going to like spots that don't get enough cred or maybe are falling under the radar.
Yeah, because what a lot of people are doing, and that's what's I believe different about the guru is a lot of people are chasing what we call the new age people clout. I'm not doing this for the views. I'm not doing it for the fame. If I want to be rich tomorrow, I'll go to Angelo's 10 times. I'll go to the best place tomorrow. I'll go to Connecticut and do that best place. I'm trying to sincerely do something that I love, and that's eat food and have fun doing it. And I go to small town spots, literally hole in a wall you never heard of, you never been to, and I'm trying to blow them up. I'm trying to change their life. I don't need a business to change my life. I want to change their life. That's what's setting the example for me, and that's what makes me different, I believe. Everyone else is chasing stardom. I don't need the stardom. I just need happiness. That's where I'm at.
Clip that.
You know what that is right there. That's the montage. That's the intro. That's the clip.
It. And that's just from the heart. And I watch a lot of creators. There's so many beautiful creators out there. There's so many beautiful people. And I don't care what you're doing, how you're doing it. Keep on going. Do you. But I'm doing me. I don't care. Go to the heights you want to go. I'm going where God want me to go. I'm taking it my time, my pace. I'm slow with this. I'm cool with it. I'm going to get there.
So that said, what are 2 or 3 things you wish food creators would stop doing?
One big thing, and I kind of wanted to talk about this a little bit, but I'll get through it quick. Take your time, man. I want people, and I want restaurants to understand this as well. You got people like Dar that I love this. You got people that hop into this because of the money. And some of these creators, one of the things I want these creators to stop doing is buying bots. There's a lot of bots that people don't see, a lot of comment groups that people don't see that people are in. You got a lot of creators that are paying for followers that are crushing creators like me because they're buying 280,000 followers, looking good on the media. But then you got a hardworking man that go out every day like me. I can't get a booking with that place because they booked you and spent all their hard work and money on you because you lied, and that crushed them. So that's just one thing I wish that creators would stop doing. It's hurting the small business because there's a lot of businesses that are putting out money that they don't know because they're hoping, because they're seeing these views and followers, and it's crushing them. That's just one thing.
That's solid though, man.
Yeah, and I really care about the business and everything. Again, from the beginning of this interview to the end of the interview, I'm all organic, and I wish that creators would be more themselves and stop reaching for something that's really not them. That's the biggest thing.
Does another thing come to mind?
What's that?
Is there another thing that you wish creators would stop doing?
That's one of like my biggest things. I feel like people just need to be themselves. It's okay to want to be something in life, but I feel like people just need to stop faking the funk.
Okay. Well, so we've talked to a couple different talent agents that work with creators.
Okay.
One of the things that's been eye-opening for us is that this highlight of actually likes and follows is a diminished metric that they're not really looking at.
Yeah, no.
What they're actually looking at is engagement.
Yes.
And we're not just talking rocket ships, hearts, and smiley faces. They're talking actual comments.
Yep.
And even the algorithms have moved more towards a bias towards actual shares and saves.
Yes.
And real engagement that shows that people took that extra step to be like, yo, this was awesome.
And that's perfect that you said that, because that's what I'm trying to promote. I just spoke to a restaurant recently, and I told them, and I helped them out. They had a creator come out. I'm not going to say the name, but they had a creator come out. He had a big following. Guess what? The thing did 280,000 views, right? It might have had 1 million likes on it. It had no shares. If you get 280,000 views, you're going to get 100 plus shares.
Right.
Reposts nowadays. They're not doing it. Go look at Dar the Food Guru's video. The one video, it's the Panzerotti video, did 300,000 views. It has over 300 shares, reposts. These are organic numbers. Dar did 6.1 million in the last month across all platforms. These are real metric, real numbers. These guys can't show that. And they can't show it across all platforms, and they can't show it when people come out because nobody knows them. And that's the truth.
So speaking of videos that outperform,
okay,
I'm curious, in your testing, you've been doing this for 5 years now.
Yes.
And we should mention, we talked about it off camera, we should give a plug for your wife.
Yeah.
It helps a lot behind the scenes, you told us.
Yeah, man, I can talk days about that. She saved my life. Yeah. Big, yeah.
So
We'll jump into that.
yeah, let me ask you about performance, and then let's get back to the role your wife plays in the
Okay.
mix. So when you see a video that outperforms, what are some things you've learned that you think or theorize makes one video perform exponentially better than the others?
That's a great question, I should say, because
the
honestly,
question, right?
yeah, it is. It's serious. So I posted, I'm going to jump it like this.
Yeah,
I posted this pizza the other day, massive pizza. I thought this thing was going to blow through the roof. Everyone was going to watch it. Oh man, we're off to this one's going to do the million.
Yeah.
No one watched it. Did like 20,000. Next video I dropped did over 100,000. So it's like, I feel like it's more so about being online, looking and seeing what people want to view, per se.
And it wasn't the pizza.
It wasn't the pizza. And I had to learn that with the guru. If you go to my page right now, and I challenge you guys to really watch my page.
Yeah.
When is the last time I did a cheesesteak? I haven't done it. When's the last time I did a pizzeria? The last time I did the pizzeria was that big pizza. The reason why is because these things are not engaging anymore. People want to see something different. And that's why I leave creators to do them and I do me.
Has the cheesesteak era of 2025 ended?
No, I think there's a lot of creators doing it. You got the beautiful shout out to Two Chomp. They helped me. I want to throw them in there. He been helping me a lot on the back end with a couple things. I appreciate them. Great guy.
They were the first interview we had here, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know the guy from a can of paint. He just hopped in my inbox, helped out. They do cheesesteaks. They do well. You see 500,000.
Right.
You see a lot of views. That's their thing. That's why if you go back in the interview, I said, you do you. And I'm going to do, they can do that. They kill it. That the cheesesteak era did not die. It's just died for me. You know what I mean? It's just something I don't want to push.
You're kind of over
I'm
it.
going up. I don't want to go and steep to all the cheat. Let them guys do them. Let them have that. You know what I mean?
Fight for that.
Yeah, I want to do me. I want to do something else. I want to be in India somewhere eating something crazy.
And you're finding the obscure places. You mentioned Freddy's. You mentioned these places that aren't, the most popular spots, but they are the realest spots with the real story.
Like
and the real
we did
authentic
Duffields
food.
yesterday. We did a tour of Duffields.
I've heard of that. What is that?
That's a market over by Sewell, New Jersey.
Yeah,
it's a whole farm. It's a family farm. All their pumpkins are actually grown on farm. It's like I'm digging deep into this, more than cheesesteaks, more than just a pizza. I want to show people something that's like out of this world,
Lost.
Yeah,
not manufactured.
Yep.
So I'm going to press you on this point because, and I'll preface this by saying that, so we've interviewed basically nothing but successful creators from the area.
Wow.
Right?
Yes.
And let me tell
I would
you,
say so.
They do not agree
on anything.
on anything. And so everybody should take some solace in that.
Yeah.
Like so much advice from so many experts. And these are people that are doing it, at least at a local level, 100,000 followers or more on a single channel. That's our threshold. Wow. You got to be doing something right to be having
these dudes right here are not playing. They're coming in hot. They're coming in hot.
Yeah, that's right. And if you want more great creator content, subscribe to the NJCS Creator Show on
Let's
YouTube.
go. I support it.
That's all we interview.
That's it.
And people do not agree.
Okay.
Having said that, the old gun to the head reference. You got a gun to your head. Darian, tell us one thing that you think makes a video pop better than other videos. What's the thing that you're going to guess, if it is just a guess, that it accomplishes that?
The intro.
The intro.
The intro.
The hook.
The hook. The hook. The first 4 seconds is everything in the video. That's going to determine whether I'm going to swipe up or I'm going to stay here for a while. It's the first 4 seconds, I believe. At least for me.
Yep. Facts.
Yep. That's it.
And you've seen on your content, if you're not nailing those first 4 seconds,
it's going to be ugly. Yeah, it's
the
going to get
pizza
ugly.
video you just referenced, what was that first 4 seconds?
It was the first 4 seconds was just like it dropped big if we're talking metrics, but as far as the first 4 seconds of like the video, it was showing the pizza and it was massive, but I guess just how I did the intro, and I guess me talking on the intro didn't grasp people. So sometimes when I do a voiceover to oppose to talking, that changes it as well.
Interesting.
So that's a whole different topic right there.
Well, I want to hear about that. But what you mean is, if you do a voiceover, it's better.
Sometimes
versus if you're talking live in the shot.
Yes.
Right, which is again totally the opposite of what we just had Joe Perry in, Little Snuff. He's amazing. And you should preface this by saying
person.
He's Joe Perry. Snuff's amazing.
Yes.
But different types of content, different rules apply. Me and Steven had a long talk about
there
this.
There is no one size fits all.
And if he's doing something live from the shop, he's talking straight to the camera. You're doing a produced clip on your experience, you're going to go about it completely different.
Yes.
All right. So...
And I told Joe to keep doing. Last time we talked, I told him to keep doing what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, that's grasping the people. Just keep doing it.
Keep doing it.
That's it. Just keep doing it. He went from. He was like, "Oh, I can't get to the 100K." And I said, "You can get there. Just keep doing you. Just keep doing what the people like that you're doing." And he said, "Oh, well, the rants are working. Well, do the rants. Do the rants every damn day. Do it 5 times a day.
I like his rants.
See it. Yeah,
with the hair going.
Well, and I think the hair is the pattern interrupt. You see him
exactly.
Slicked hair. He talks about his haircut.
No, but when the hair's crazy, we mean. You see
that's the rant.
That's the thing. Right.
Do it.
So your thing, you got the old baby.
The old baby. I love it. Yep.
And John and I were having a chuckle. And we may want you to do this for our spot. It's almost like you are a wrestler walking to the ring. When you walk into a spot.
Okay.
You got a hop. You got an energy. I mean, you would make someone in a wheelchair run inside this restaurant.
Let's go, baby. Come on. I'm ready.
I want you, since we're on the subject, you got to give us one killer oh baby for the show.
Oh, baby. Let's go. Come on.
And it works, man.
Yeah, man. That's just I feel as though that's me. That's the energy. When I get hype and I'm yelling, that's me. That's who I am.
Have you always had the oh baby?
No, I just started doing it. It started off oh man, so it was I used to call myself Mr. Oh man after, like, it was Dar the Food Guru, then it was like underneath it was Mr. Oh man. So I'd be like, oh man, and then I switched it up to the oh baby. I just want what people liked on my content. I would grab that and I wanted to keep pushing that.
Were you going by performance metrics? People are staying longer when I say oh baby.
Well,
they're probably commenting.
People will comment and then
latching on to
and
it.
then they were latching on. If I seen someone, they were like, oh baby, or I know because the voice.
Right.
So I was like, hold on, this is going.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. The voice though. You do have the voice, man.
So and that's another thing. Like, what do you think? Like, you guys here, and I'm like, I know this is different. I'm gonna ask you guys something. What do you feel as though about the voice? Is it organic for you or is it not organic for you? Is it here or is it not here?
For you?
Yeah, is this my voice that you see on the videos or is it not the voice?
No, it's the voice. And it's killer, dude.
So it's
God's gift, huh?
So yeah, I'm sincerely asking that because a lot of the comments, and I look past it, and I'm blessed enough to look past it because comments kill people.
Got you.
Right.
I get a lot of comments about the voice. That's not your voice. His voice, I hate him. Like, literally hate comments about my voice. And it's like, how can you hate someone's voice? This is me. This is who I am. If I yell at you right now, am I going to sound abroad? I'm going to sound loud. You're going to be like, it's going to sound like that, oh baby, that raspiness, because I'm yelling, I'm in fury. When I'm eating, I'm energized, that's me, that's who I am.
So that's kind of your sign, I think, that you got something special.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If half the people love it, and I'm just pumped 50-50, but the other half are giving you a hard time about it.
Yep.
That's a sign that you've got something special because something that's
they're talking about
polarizing.
Yep.
That's
it.
That leaves an impression is better than not leaving an impression.
And you're doing something, in the branding world. It's not just design. Audio branding is a thing.
Yes.
And you have created an audio brand for yourself,
thank you.
Which is something a lot of creators are struggling to do.
Yep.
A lot of brands are trying to figure it out.
Yep.
But when you have a call sign like that is so strong and so recognizable, The fact that half the people perhaps are calling you out, fucking keep doing that.
Yeah, yep. My one boy Jordan Johnson, I appreciate you, man. Seriously. My one boy Jordan Johnson said to me one time, he owns a restaurant in Philadelphia. He was like, I don't care what you do, keep doing you, guru, and make their damn ears bleed. He said, and afterwards, block them effers. That's it. You keep doing you, and that's it. You going to keep making noise. They're going to keep watching you, and that's it. You going to make them fall in love with you.
That's right.
Well,
that's it.
They got you long form right now.
Yeah.
For all the doubters.
That's it.
Here it is.
We posting this one up. They gonna love this. I believe this is what I needed because I wanted people to see me on a level where they can see my story. They can see me more than just the food because they haven't seen this yet.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So this is gonna be big. Yep.
There's also, I mean, it needs to be highlighted that there's something to just saying things differently, period. I mean, it's come up in interviews.
It has.
Right? So Wes, for example, mentioned that sometimes he'll mispronounce a word on purpose.
Okay.
And you're not doing it on purpose.
Yep.
But the sheer fact that you say things a little bit differently, I don't want to mention the president by name because next thing you know, they'll shadow ban our video. In fact, but he does it.
Okay.
He says things differently so that it sticks.
Yep.
And whether you love it or hate it, you have an opinion
That's
that
it.
sticks with you. And it's a thing.
And go ahead.
And just, I want to nail this point home for the creators out there that are trying to make their videos more sticky, more engaging, whether it causes positive or negative energy. Say things a little weird.
Yeah.
A little weird.
And I think most importantly,
Picanza.
from whether we're talking about the president or we're talking about a creator or whoever,
That's
it
it.
elicits a reaction.
Yep.
Eliciting a reaction equals engagement.
We're doing it on purpose now. We're doing it on purpose now. We've actually been incorporating it, not so much in our long form yet.
But these guys are crazy. Yeah, I love it.
We do commercials. We do UGC commercials, which is a whole other subject for another day.
Okay.
But it gives us a lot of time to play and test different concepts. And all the time now, we're being like, this is the best product I've bought yet. Money on the table.
Right.
Dumb stuff like that. And I'm getting serious now that people are like, that's annoying. That's weird. I love that.
I can't stop watching.
Works. Yes, it
works.
works. Yep.
Oh, baby.
Right.
baby,
So something
let's
like
go.
that, you're going through your feed, everyone else sounds and looks the same, and then you're doing like a wrestling intro saying,
Yep.
oh, baby,
Macho
you're
Man.
stopping.
Yeah.
Macho Man.
Yep.
We're stopping to watch it maybe once, twice. You know what I mean? And
I
that's
hear
what
it,
you want.
and I love it. The way you guys put it is beautiful. Seriously,
Truth.
It's the truth. Yep, it is.
And we learned it through talking to other successful creators.
Are there any creators that do something that's really cringeworthy in your opinion?
Nah, man. I try to, like, these days, a lot of the times I just try to stay positive, man. I had my Rough Rider days when I first started, and, you know, I would call creators out. I would do certain things on my page to get, like, upside myself, I would say, these days. And, like, now I'm just doing me. I want that to be the pinpoint of this whole conversation, doing you and just having fun.
Keeping it real.
That's it. Yeah, I don't care what anyone else is doing.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Authenticity. I mean, no doubt. That's the thing.
Yep.
You know, it comes up all the time in social media. And I think for fun, lighthearted stuff, it's easier to be authentic, actually. I mean, it's never totally easy. I understand for a lot of people it's a real struggle.
Yep.
But for fun, lighthearted stuff, it's easier. For business content, the professional world, the marketing world we come from, authenticity is really difficult.
Yes.
And, you know, it takes...
Being real took me out a lot of things. You know what I mean? I believe so. Like,
Say more.
And I'm gonna say it like this. You know, I believe I'm one of the biggest food bloggers in the tri-state. View wise, just that guy. I can't go anywhere locally. I haven't ever, like, they had a Philly event over Philly Inquiry. I never got invited to the creators event when they gave out an award for the best content creator. And Darian was doing 5 million views a month at that time, going to Philly. I never got invited to these events. But I feel like it's because I was so real that they wouldn't buy that. So it's like almost being too organic, being too fresh, and being too you. It's like you gotta like, hold on, wait, I gotta pump the brakes a little bit and move back. And I'm not saying you can't be you, but what I'm saying is it's like you will lose opportunity if you don't. You will lose great opportunities, and I don't need Philly inquiry. They can kick rocks, but you will lose some opportunity if you're too rough rider, if you're too extra. You just got to be chill and just go with the flow.
Well, yeah, you will lose opportunities, period, by being your most authentic self, because you're going to turn some people off.
Mm-hmm. That's not a bad thing, though.
That's not a bad thing. It's what makes other people gravitate towards you.
That's right.
Yep.
And it just is what it is.
Yep.
You can't be everything to everyone.
No,
Then you're
that's
nothing
it.
to
Then you're no one to everyone.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
That's it.
By the way, I wanted to mention, you bring all this natural, authentic charisma, this outgoingness. My son, I told him we were going to do this interview.
Okay.
I showed him about 2 minutes worth of your content, and he loved it.
Wow.
He goes,
that's amazing.
He calls you the entertaining guy that keeps talking.
Let's go. Come on. Let's get it.
He can't wait. He couldn't wait for this interview where I was going to sit down with the entertaining guy. He's 9 years old.
So
wow, really?
Yep.
You'd be like, by having a 9-year-old be so invested, right?
Yes.
It just goes to show, because kids are so truthful.
Yes.
He would tell you right from little John would tell you right from the get-go,
especially my kid.
whether or not.
That's like another thing I've been having, like that's like cool for me and like uplifting it. I've been having a lot of parents tell me that their kids watch the content and they're like, I had like a guy from around my way was like, man, I'm just happy that I know you. I get to tell my kids that watch your video that I know this guy. Like, I'm cool with this guy. And it was like funny to me because it's like, dang, I never thought kids would tune in like that. Like, they're tuning in. Like, it's getting crazy.
You know what you need? You need a doll. Of you. That when you press the stomach, it goes, oh, baby.
Oh, that sounds, say this guy's on, he's on to something. We gotta talk. This man's crazy.
Yo, like an action figure. An action figure.
Stuffs his face with the pizza or something like that.
Great. That's actually really good.
I like the action figure vibes. I'm trying to get into that.
A couple ticky-tack things for the nerdy creators out there. You don't like this spot, just skip 2 minutes ahead while we get to the other stuff. But I want to throw a couple quick things at you. I noticed you guys use a lot of hashtags.
Okay.
Maybe that's your wife. We got to get back to her too.
Okay.
But is that intent? Have you seen hashtags working? Is that deliberate?
I see.
Running your own
so
stuff
I try to, again, it goes back to what I said. I try to do what works for me. And I learned that I see some creators, they use no hashtags. I see some creators use 4 hashtags. I've read upon a lot of algorithm daily. There's some that say you don't need hashtags, you need them,
Exactly.
you need a couple, you need certain.
It's all over the place.
I do whatever keeps working for me. So that's why, like, some posts you might see 20, some posts you might see 10. I'm doing whatever works.
But always some.
Yes. Got to keep some.
So your intuition is that they're probably working, and since the content's working in general, you don't want to move away from them.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah.
That is the truth. And I have. It's funny because if I show you some videos, I tried to do the no tag thing, and honestly, some of the videos blew up. They did blow up. They did
Without
insane.
hashtags.
Yeah, with no hashtags, they did insane numbers, and I ultimately thought, maybe I'll keep doing no hashtags. But then the next video might not have did what that did, so it stirred my mind to be like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So like I'm in like a rough area with that. But I also think that I'm in an area where I have the true community and following where I might be able to branch away from that some days and focus on that this might be getting shared enough to where I don't need the tags.
I mean, there's so many stupid little steps with this content.
A lot of work.
So every step you can eliminate is like, sounds good to me.
Yep.
Right. So like, and that's one step that I would love to just get away from, but I'm nervous to do it.
Yeah.
I would
Unless
love
you
to hear.
fully test and have a testing environment where you're not just A/B testing one variable, you have multiple variants and you're doing multiple tests.
And Instagram has
which
like
is a lot of work. Just
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah, I mean, to set up an environment, because how do you know it wasn't actually the title? It wasn't actually the pizza instead of the
Instagram,
cheesesteak.
they have the trial thing out now. So you could post on trial, and basically it lets you post a reel on there, and it will push your video to non-followers automatically. Really? Right when you post, and it won't show on your feed. The thing that I noticed with that is it still doesn't work all the time. So it's like, even if I try to do no hashtags on that, and it's just, I don't know, it's all over the place. The algorithm is scary. It's exhausting. It is scary. You have to be on it, and you have to be prepared if you want to be a content creator.
I have to go down this a little bit more. You mentioned a few times that you are a food blogger. Yep. Are you writing blog content? Do you have a website?
No. So I just call it, again, that's how organic it is for me. I just call it a food blog because that's what I know myself to be.
It's a little generational.
If he knows it if he knows it as a writer, then I wouldn't know that. You know what I mean? I just call it food blogger because that's what I see on the tags. That's what I'd seen when I started, and
it's generational. Are you under 35?
Yeah, I'm 31 years old.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. I mean, Steven just dated himself.
I'm going to go even more generational because you had mentioned the algorithm could be so scary. So my next natural question is, what are you doing to get your audience off the algorithm? Like, do you have an email list? Do you have any other way that the algorithm's
break
changed?
That down. What do you mean by that?
Steven's favorite question.
Okay. But it has to happen.
Yeah, I got to hear this.
What happens if, let's just say, Meta closes its doors or the algorithm changes?
Well, more likely somebody steals their thunder. Okay. TikTok takes over, somebody else comes in, and all of a sudden Meta's losing market share and you're not getting visibility there.
Sure. What are you doing to insulate yourself as a creator?
I'm always on the next go. When I stopped blogging, when I stopped the parties, I had to find something else. That was food blogging. When this blogging ends, and if it shall end, and something shall happen of that magnitude, I'm on the next now. I'm not going to stop hustling. Mm-hmm. So I don't have anything per se in the draft to keep all these people, which is, quite frankly, it might be scary to most, but that's the risk I'm taking.
Let's throw it back to you.
Okay.
We'll call this, we're going to start calling this the Steven moment of flex.
Okay. I don't want to have a moment of flex.
Let's have Steven flex a little bit.
Well, because what do you think?
Let me set you up.
Set me up.
Steven, for creators out there that have amassed a sizable following, but are just relying entirely on that platform, what do you recommend they do to insulate themselves against a platform going in and out of vogue or shutting down? How do they keep it going independent of the platform they're on?
Sure. And I think you break it down into, like, right now you're renting your audience. It's rented.
Okay.
If you can get them and you could say, hey guys, I have an email list and every week I send an email with my best videos, sign up. Now you get them to give you their email. You own their email. Okay. So no matter what happens with Meta, you could still reach them.
So how do you reach all them people all day? You had to send out like a mass message, and then that can get you spam necessarily on these platforms unless you had someone sending these messages on. It's a lot.
No, it's a ridiculous amount.
Or you could do the AI route or get something to work. It's a lot.
It's a matter of like setting up. You see a lot of creators maybe starting. You see creators of Cuisine. You know Cuisine?
Yes, great.
What did he do? He opened up a brick and mortar. He insulated his creator business.
Okay.
The Growing Up Italian guys, they opened up a studio and a retail store.
Yep.
You see creators opening up an email list or getting on another platform, just trying to get their audience off.
So it's perfect that he said that, and that's what I was trying to basically explain. I don't talk about these things, but I'm in the next no. Mm-hmm. Darian can open up a restaurant, a brick and mortar tomorrow.
Is that where you're going?
Down the block.
Right.
I'm not doing that yet, and that's my next no. So my next column will be, once that email list and the Meta shuts down or whatever happens, is Darian's going to open up his own restaurant, and he would have his own time.
You going to cook?
I have my own concepts. I have a bunch of concepts. There's even a concept out there. I'm not going to mention the name. It's a cheesesteak business. It was stolen from me. It was my concept. It was my cousin's business. Well, it's his business now. He stole the whole concept from the menu, basically the cheesesteak breakdown, the ribeye, what rolls to use, everything. It was kind of like a low life situation at the time. Brought me in, swindle type of thing and took it. So I got a lot of things written down as far as when I open up. It's just me. I don't want to open up just that one spot like Cuisine, because that Cuisine spot, God bless him, it might not be there tomorrow. I want a spot that's going to be there forever.
You want
a staple. It's something that I can brand forever. Look at Angelo's, Danny.
Yeah.
You can't take that away from him. He there forever. Now he's going to Delaware. He about to pop back into Jersey.
Yeah.
That's forever. That's something serious. I don't want to just, and that's why Dar don't own a restaurant yet. Am I going to own a restaurant? Yeah, sure. Yeah. All my buddies own restaurants. Cheesesteaks, Michael over at Celebrys over in Philly.
Celebrys.
I know all these guys. I know big time owners. I talk to these guys on a daily. I don't want to put my foot into that pot yet. I want to be into the pot of fun, happiness, and that's where blogging has taken me.
There you go.
I love it. But I love the fact that you're thinking about that what's next.
What's next?
For the creators who think this is the end-all, be-all, that's a scary place to be.
That's why, and another thing we'll go back to, and that's why I work.
Right.
That's why I go to work every day. Because I believe that at some point that, sure, I know a guy right now, I can call the dude making $280,000 a year off content creation. That's great for him. But when this money go, what you gonna do with it if you ain't invest with it? It's just like a rapper. You got that million, you ain't investing into them houses like Rick Ross, or you didn't invest in the Wingstop like Rick Ross, you broke. You ain't got nothing. I don't want to make them mistakes, so I'm just having fun with this right now and seeing where it takes me. I'm working every day, and I'm just having fun. Smart, and that's what it been from the beginning. It's just been fun. That's all it been.
So you heard it here, guys. Crypto is the answer.
If you hit on crypto,
are we getting
that's a whole nother topic.
Are we getting a food guru coin?
Yeah, I think so honestly, something coin about that. When we talk about something, another thing I thought about is coming out with a card. Like coming out with a card that everyone could buy, basically, necessarily.
What kind of card?
Like, kind of like let's just say a coin. It's basically a card that basically, it's a Dar the Food Guru card. You go to any local restaurant with it, any small business restaurant with it, and you get a discount to go there, but it also helps these small businesses because they can utilize this card.
Because it drives them there.
And it drives them there. You could take it. You could, like Gary Vee said, Gary Vee said it a bunch of times. He'll put the blueprint out there 1,000,000 times for 1,000,000 different things. Go do it.
Yeah, go do it.
Go do it. So they can go try that. That'll be cool for them. But I believe my community, the community that I really truly have, that's different from everybody else, they're going to bite on that. And it's not a bite. They're going to love that because I'm helping the small business and they can surface going to that small mom and pop at 15% less than the regular markup value that we're seeing today.
I like those ideas, man. That's really cool.
So the brain don't stop.
I see that. You got that entrepreneurial vibe.
Yeah, I just want to have fun with life.
So I've been meaning to make a little bit of a list, and then we'll move on from this topic. But I've been meaning to make a little bit of a list of different ways people are hedging against their creator career or looking to parlay their creator career into something else. So for Mike Desmarais, it's a product. Okay. He has the tattoo chomp.
Yes.
He has his tattoo business.
Yeah, we talked a lot about that.
Yeah, he created a tattoo cream so you can spin off an e-com product.
Mm-hmm. And goes back to that. And this isn't no shade. I love the dude's work. I love the dude's page. It goes back to that. When he first sent me that page, the ink page that you're talking about, he got like a cream going and things of that sort. He got the TikTok going and thing. He was doing millions of views.
Right.
Go check it now.
Yeah, he's not doing the tattoo stuff anymore.
Go check, because if you don't invest the money, if you don't play with the money, if you don't do it the right way, then you off the mat.
Yeah.
And so he did it the right way, but the views and all, he lost all them views. Them views went down. They're not hitting 1 million every single video.
Yep.
So that value went down.
It's true.
So that $15,000 a month you might have been making went down to
That's why you got to build the list and find a way to hedge.
Yeah. Why you got to find a way to hedge. Ultimately, that's what it comes down to. The flex is the hedge. How do you hedge?
Yeah, how do you hedge? Yep.
So another creative one that came out of our interviews is what Two Guys on a Plane are doing.
Okay.
So they take some of their fan base on occasional trips, monetize the trips.
Wow.
Have you ever heard of Trova Trip?
No.
So Trova Trip is an amazing service. They're not putting me up to this. This is an authentic testimonial. And it's a platform that allows you to facilitate taking trips with your followers.
Okay.
So, it may or may not work for someone in the food niche. But if you do travel content, if you do regional content, if you do Italian-American content, like our guys up out of New York, you can launch a trip on Trova Trip and say, hey followers, come meet me in Sicily, come meet me in Puerto Rico, come meet me wherever.
Yeah.
And you can travel and hang out, and we can unite as the community that we are, because people that follow the same creator tend to have like-minded interests or a vibe or whatever it is. And it's a great way to strengthen ties with your community as well as to monetize it. You can turn a pretty penny with those. So Trova Trip is dope.
You gotta have a big following though for that. Sincerely.
Do you or just engaged?
What's that?
Do you have to have a big following or just an engaged following?
You gotta have exactly, and
Engaged
a lot of these people don't have true engaged following.
That's right.
Dar does though. I'm just waiting on
I love the third person.
I'm just waiting though. Like that's the patience with me. All these guys have now. They can have it now. I'm coming. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? Like it's on God's time.
Go, Darian.
And that's it. Yeah.
I mean, it's the epitome. It's the idea. There's a book, forget the author all the time. It's called 1,000 True Fans.
Yep.
That if you just have 1,000 people that will buy anything that you talk about, you're gonna be fine.
Yep. Like we just
fine.
And I'm sure you interviewed a lot of content creators. Has any of them ever told you a story of when they changed the business life? They took a business out of a store, literally a corner store, and took them, and their whole family made them quit their job and brought them into a storefront, that brick and mortar. I did that.
Tell us about it.
So I did that multiple times, So we talk about a spot. It was over in Bridgeton. It was called Pop's Chicken Box.
Yeah.
And they were out of a corner store. I went out there. I didn't take no money. I went out there for free. I heard about it online, did the video, shot the video at the time, blew up, put Bridgeton on the map. Now, no one from where I'm from, Camden, New Jersey, or anywhere in South Jersey has never even been to Cumberland County. When I shot the video, it went viral on Facebook and Instagram, and people shot out there, like literally shot out there like darts. It was insane. Lines, you couldn't order the food. The next time I went in there and I wanted to do another video, I said, how y'all doing in here? He said, you brought my business up over 20 to 30%. I quit my job. My whole family's in here full time. They went from that corner store, and now they got a brick and mortar over in Bridgeton now.
Wow.
I just did Henry Hotz. I can call Ruthie right now. We did the video. I blew it up. It did 400,000 across both platforms, Instagram and just Facebook. I brought her sales up 2 times, and I'm talking about JL Jupiter, one of the biggest bloggers in New Jersey, and more names have been there, and no one has done the numbers that I've done. And I can call the lady; she would tell you I'm doing real numbers. I'm bringing out real people, and a lot of these creators are not really doing that.
So
they're shooting videos. They're getting 20,000, like you said. They're getting the likes, like you said. But they don't have the true community.
Yep.
And I built that because I built that off of a system of just patience and gracefulness and just peacefulness and happiness. It took time, but I got it. And I got the community, and they coming out. Every video we drop, it's people are coming out. I'm breaking the store down.
What a value proposition.
Yeah.
Like
So
at the end of the day, where the rubber meets the road, you're producing business results for these restaurants, for these seemingly unknown corner spots.
Yeah, unknown.
You're putting people on the fucking map.
Do you have a deck together that you give businesses on the impacts that you have for some of these?
What's that? So I just like a deck, like a breakdown.
PDF
So it's funny that you said that, and that's why I feel like I'm still so small, Like, I
Lot
feel
to
like
get
I'm
to.
still so
Lot
like,
to do.
I got so much to do. I'm still mom and pop myself. I'm still just here with it. And I'm trying to get up here.
Yeah.
And I talked to someone at work the other day, and he brought up something like that, and it shocked me because I'm like, well, I never thought about that. Never thought, because again, it never was about the money or metrics or numbers. It was just me going out just trying to meet you and just put your business on type of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I literally seen a few dollars off of this, and the first dollar I ever seen, I couldn't believe it. A dude told me, literally, I was doing this for free forever. A guy told me at a bar one day, he said, Dar, you need to stop doing this for free. I never seen no money in this. I didn't care about the money. He said, you need to stop doing it for free. I said, why? He said, because you change them, like, you really bringing out people. Like, you're changing businesses' lives. Are you crazy? And it took one day, he dropped $200 off at the bar. I picked up that $200 cash, and ever since then, I'm like, hold on, you can make money off this? And even now, I've really, sincerely, I just turned on monetization. I never touched money off monetization. I barely get money off the restaurants. The only money that we're seeing off the restaurants is my wife seeing that. That's production. That's C&D production.
Right.
I don't see no money. I literally use my own money. I got receipts to go out here and shoot these blogs.
Right.
Anyone booking in, they book through my wife. I don't see no money. Yeah. I don't get no money off Dar the Food. All the money, I have the receipts. I pay with my hard work and money every single day.
There it is.
Wow. I mean,
that's the God's honest truth.
Real.
And if people want to see receipts, and I want this to be like a clip as well. I want people to see this as well. People want to see the receipts on Dar the Food Guru. They want to see the real about Dar the Food Guru. I don't make no money. My wife can make money. She going out there recording all the videos. She putting her loud. She don't got to do that. She's putting in the work. I don't need the money. I make money at work. I'll go spend my money because this was something that I wanted to do anyway. So if someone else can eat, that's cool. That's fine. We'll donate that damn money we don't care about that. I do this for free because I love it. And that's where I'm at with it.
So your wife has become, I gather, an instrumental part of the Dar the Food Guru business.
Yes.
So what role does she play? And what's it like being business partners with your wife?
So like, my wife isn't fully into the business per se yet. She's happening as far as like collecting and the inquiries and stuff like that. But like, as far as my wife, she came in 2 years ago. I had a rough, I told you I've been doing this for 5 years.
Yeah.
I had a million different cameramans, a million different people come into my life. I had a million different situations. When I met my wife, I was on the floor. Yeah, like for real.
Things weren't working out.
I was on the floor, like sleeping on the floor. Like
No
had
kidding.
nothing. And this was 2 years ago. My page went, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little teared up. This is serious. It went from 30,000 to I'm sorry, yeah, this is serious, bro.
Good,
it went from 30,000 to about like 100. And in just 2 years.
Wow.
Just believe it. And it took, I'm sorry, for real, man.
Nah, man, take a minute.
It means a lot,
Take
for
a
real.
minute.
Like, I do this because I love it.
Yeah.
I really do. This is everything to me. And, for real, y'all can clip this shit up too, for real. I love it, yo.
It's beautiful, man.
This shit mean everything to me. And, yeah, my wife came in 2 years ago. I was on the floor. And I needed help. I needed someone to just record and just believe in me. All my friends, they turned their backs. Everybody gave up. Nobody believed into this shit. Everybody was just like, that ain't going nowhere. No, like all the cameramen I had, they all disappeared. No one. And I just asked her one day. I said, "Yo, can you record the intro?" It started with just the intro. She recorded the intro, and she just started taking over. Every video that you see, my wife do that. She go out and she record that. Every video you see today, she records everything. It ain't me, it's her. Nobody can see me without her. So I appreciate her more than everything. She played the biggest role because when I met her, I was nothing, literally nothing. I had nothing. I was at 20,000 followers. And we talk in metrics, I went up 20,000 to now 109,000. And at my brightest point of us being together, I was doing over 5 million views on Instagram a month alone, just on Instagram.
Wow.
And I wasn't posting on TikTok. I wasn't, because I didn't know. I didn't have the time. I didn't know. I would have been bigger on TikTok. I would have been bigger on YouTube and all these other platforms. I just didn't know because I was just low and I was just so happy. And I'm still just so happy to be this high. That's where I'm at.
Man.
Yeah, yep.
It's
so
palpable.
Like,
you can feel it.
That's where it's at. So it's like, when people look at Dar, when people see me on the media and they see these vlogs, I'm real. I'm human. I do this shit because I love it. It ain't about the money. It ain't about the stardom. It ain't about none of that. I needed this. That's where I'm at with it.
So I'll tell you a quick story. Leading up to today's interview, Steve and I were doing some planning. And I said to him, paraphrasing, but, I think you should know, Steven, that Darian strikes me as a super authentic guy, and a fiery, with very real, authentic and fiery emotions.
I show people it's real to cry, it's real to be serious, it's real to. This is what I love.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this ain't nothing about me fake. This is me.
And you get fired up about the food, and that comes through in the videos, man.
Yeah, I love it.
More human than eating.
Yeah. One more thing before we get off, y'all get on to the next cut. Food saved my life. There was times in life I ain't have no food. There was times in life. Yeah, I might have grown up a certain way, but there's times in life I had to go fight for the food, go find the food, go search for the food, wonder if that dollar was going to get me that food. So to eat this good feel crazy. It feel like, whoa, this is out of this world.
Yeah.
It's like a kid again. It's like a kid being free. You know what I mean? Like, some kids got it rough, but when they get free, that's who I always was. When I always had the freedom, I would go crazy. I would have a blast. And that's just it. Yeah, like, I'm free right now. I'm having a blast. I'm crushing it.
I appreciate you bringing the real and showing those emotions.
That's who I am. I cry so many times a day because I feel like a man needs to cry. I feel like you need to get in depth with yourself. Sometimes listen to music, and music is one of the most beautiful things for me. And sometimes I just cry and I just think about, like, damn, life is just like, music takes me to so many different places and so many different feelings that it's just like, wow, like, and sometimes I break down and be like, yo, I'm doing it. I'm still going.
Yeah.
Shit. You're in it now.
Yeah.
Living it out in real time.
Yes, I'm moving.
I can relate. And we got a fun little experiment we're going to do with music here.
Okay.
Towards the end. You reminded me, I've been meaning to ask you about your faith.
Okay.
I don't want to make you cry again, but...
I'm chilling. I'm
you
good.
have it tattooed?
That's like my biggest breakdown for, like, my wife, because, like, she mean a lot.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Ride or die.
Of course. You have it on your profile, your faith.
Yep.
You have it tattooed on you, I believe I saw.
Yep.
Tell us a little bit about the role your faith plays in this whole experiment.
Faith, and I'm gonna say this right now. I preach no religion. I'm not more so like I'm with this person. I'm not Catholic. I'm not Christian. Right? Faith is just me believing in something. Whether it's me being the God, you being the God, something. I just believe in there's a God out there, and I'm going to pray to it every day. I'm going to get down and pray every day, and I'm going to believe every day, and I'm going to take that moment out my day, every single day, to do some type of prayer and make it happen. And usually when I pray, it works. And I believe in a prayer is necessary, and I do eat, pray, and love food, and I believe the faith in having some type of faith into something is everything, for real, seriously. Mm-hmm. And it don't gotta be religious. It just gotta be just you taking that time.
It doesn't have to be religious. It's not a zero-sum game.
No.
Right.
Yeah,
you could just have faith in yourself, your
It's not
family,
about a rule
your
book.
people.
Yes,
Right.
and go back to tattoo. It's funny that you said that. A lot of these tattoos were on purpose. So like the God's Plan was around Drake's time. God's Plan. God's Plan. Yeah. So like I got that. I just threw that on my neck. I didn't care. Wild young buck. I got the Rick and Morty because I just saw it one day at the tattoo spot, and I was like, who cares? I'm only going to die. Like at the end of the day, like that's all that life comes to. You can't take none of that. Who cares what someone looks at me like? What a bunch of tattoos on my body. Who cares? I'm gonna be old anyway. I'm gonna be chilling. You know what I mean? Like, so I just do me.
It's a great outlook.
Yep.
Great outlook.
Love it.
Are there unwritten rules that you follow when you're going out and creating content? Like, have you put any like?
So I don't like. Do you mean any rules? Like any like? Do I have any rules? Like
when you're going in to film a new spot, do you have a checklist?
Oh, no. My checklist is making sure these places get a commercial. That's it. And that's the best commercial. That's one thing that, a great thing that you brought up. That's one thing I want people to understand about the Guru. And I posted it on TikTok now so you can see it. If we don't like, we don't post. My goal is to go in, give you guys the best video, give you guys business on the best thing that you're good at. If I don't like something, I just won't post it. So there's no checklist. It's just kind of like organic, me just going in and just hopefully I like your food to get you posted. And if not, I just won't post it type of thing.
Do you have a lot of content along the same lines? Do you have a lot of content that ends up going to waste?
No, so that's one thing I'm good at. And I think Dave Portnoy was very good. Like whoever's behind the scene with him in the pizza reviews was doing that as well, except he does it a lot of pizza reviews. I am great at looking at the places I go to before I go there. Mm-hmm. So I'm looking at Yelp, I believe, is way more bigger than Google as far as the blogging world because it's more sincere people. If you go look at Geno's on Google, it's like probably like a 4-star, but if you go on Yelp, they got like 2 stars. So I'm looking at all these little things, pinpointing, looking at where people want to go, and I'm really observing these places before I go.
Doing your research.
Yeah, so I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste their time. If I wanted to go to Bodega, I could just go back and go to where I came from and go to my local spot and support the Poppies again. That's my people.
So you do your research, which helps you mitigate, going to bad places and want to throw away the video. Yep. What about, just from a different angle, same question though, what about just like the ability to get all the content out? Sounds like your wife's really helped with that. I bet before she was in the mix, you used to waste a lot of content,
so
right?
my wife just does the recording. Everything, this might sound crazy. Everything that you see, I type up myself. Everything you see,
the script,
I edit myself. Every video you have seen, I edit myself. I'm at work, I'm editing on breaks. Sometimes when I'm driving to work, I'm typing up scripts. I am, and I'm not promoting it. Be careful.
I mean, these things happen.
I'm locked in. I do this. Everything that you see, I edit all my own videos. I taught myself how to do it.
Wow.
And I use CapCut. I started with InShot. I use a few different programs. I know how to do everything basically on these apps besides like all the extras, but I know how to do a lot. Everything that you see, and I do.
That's all you.
So everything you see, the voiceovers. I might sit at home.
You can't outsource the voiceover.
Doing a voiceover. So
we recently heard a theory that the algorithm prefers content with no edits. Have you ever heard that before?
Wow, that's different.
I know. That was a new one for us too.
Wow.
Right. And that was a little bit of and we were told that Lil Mo, Lil Mo out of New York.
Lil Mo's great.
That this is one of his cantras.
Okay.
So caught our attention. I was just curious if you had ever heard that before.
He edits, but he also does a lot that's not edited.
Okay.
One single take.
Okay.
Like a lot of his street content of walking down the street. Hello, Mo, hit you with a submarine.
Mo's lit. Mo got a big following.
He does. Fortunately, it's not an option really for us until we start doing smartphone stuff. Even just switching cameras is an edit.
Yeah.
So unless you want to look at my ugly mug, I never
tried that. I might have tried to do like a short edit per se, like where I might do like a couple clips. But but I never just did like a raw, just straight out video.
Well, you try it and let us know how it goes.
Yeah,
you test it. We don't want to do it.
Yeah, I'm kind of I'm like you. I'm weird with trying that type of stuff on my page. I try to just do what works for me, even if it's like being patient. Like right now, I got 2 videos I got to edit. Yeah. I'm behind on 2 videos, I would say. But I'm not rushing to post it type of thing. Like,
get it right.
Yeah, I want to get it right.
So you're not posting every day at a certain time, or
I try to just do what I'm just
doing
the best you can.
Yeah, the best I can with the time that I got, because it's just me and my wife.
Right.
There's no management. There's no person answering my emails. It's just me.
How many clips roughly are you getting out a month?
I don't know. We're not moving like we were when we first met. We slowed it down because I want to enjoy time with my wife, plus enjoy the blogging and understand that
I can yourself out.
Yeah, I want to live a regular life. So like, as far as like the videos, I might only be posting like maybe like 10, 15 videos, maybe even 20 on the high end a month. I'm not doing 100 videos like some of these guys are doing. And that's another thing. I learned one day, and I sat there, right? And I like, seriously, a lot of my thoughts just come by just sitting there. I sat there one day. I was like, I may never be rich. I may never have the most money, the most following, the most this and that. But a lot of these guys, the Kais, Sinets, and all these big guys, y'all don't see what's going on behind the scenes. Y'all don't see that these guys have to be on stream 24 hour. That's their life. Right. So it's cool to be that rich. It's cool to have all that money, but mentally, is it really worth it? I watched the video the other day on another podcast. A guy was talking, his name is Alex Mosey. I forgot his name. Hermosi,
yeah.
Him and his wife do things
Layla.
together. Yeah. But the what I got out of it is work. You don't stop working.
Right.
And it's like, you can't take that money with you. So it's like, sure, you're working, you got this, but you got to keep working and working and work. I don't want to work that hard.
Well, you know what they say, right? Some people are so wealthy, all they have is money.
Yeah, that's it's like, yo, they got them dudes got debt.
Yeah,
them dudes got mental debt.
They don't have mental health. They don't have balance.
They got to keep posting, keep going. I just want to keep having fun. So one great example before we get off here, Keith Lee. Have you ever heard of Keith Lee? One of the greatest bloggers of this era right now. Keith Lee is huge. He's a huge food blogger. He started with like an MMA career going, didn't pan out. He would do videos in his house cooking for his wife. I guess that didn't go well. He did one video for this place in Las Vegas. The guy was about to shut down. It was almost like an organic video. He does the food. He told the story on how the guy's going out of business, blah, blah, blah. Posted the video on TikTok. The next day it was a line from here all the way down to where I live at, miles away from here, and it was packed out. That was his time. That was Keith's time. And that time took the Keith Lee from that person to now Keith Lee is the biggest blogger in the world. Go look him up on TikTok when you got time. He's the biggest blogger in the world. It's called the Keith Lee effect. When he does a video, it's packed out every single time. So it took 3 times. It took him the MMA, it took him the at-home segments, and it took him that one video to just boom. It's not about posting every day, overstressing yourself, killing yourself. It's that one time that can change your life.
The old Rocky. It's not how hard you hit. It's how hard you can get hit.
That's it.
Get back up and fight.
Right. That's it. That's it.
Where's about what happens to you? It's about how you react.
That's it.
We'll just keep him going.
Yeah. Seriously.
How you react.
When you get it, when you get a chance. I love that. People are gonna go
all
crazy.
about the reaction.
When you get a chance, look that up, though, man. That guy's great.
We got to get to the bonus round.
Get to some bonus.
Yep.
Perfect place to stop.
He's tapping the watch. I can keep flowing, but I gotta go to work.
I know.
It's crazy.
I know. We're gonna need to bring you back.
I like you guys a lot. Seriously. You guys made me cry. You guys made me do it all. Yo, you put me on timeout. This was a vibe.
This is the timeout.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh, baby.
Let's go.
All right, so for the bonus round, you got to head over to our other YouTube channel, NJCS Local Flavor.
Local flavors.
Local flavor.
Let's go.
So
like
head over
it.
there. You're going to see some fun content. We're going to hit up with Dar here before we wrap. All right.